Hey guys, Cdrama Invasion here. Welcome back to another update video. So since the last episode, they actually posted a lot more New Year posters, but a day afterwards. So I missed out on a couple, so we're going to go through them today. And we also have some interesting celebrity news to talk about. So let's just jump on into it. Make sure to subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Let's start with dramas that recently aired. When I See Your Face is one that aired on January 29th, starring Duan Aojuan and Chen Bohao. This is a modern romance web drama series that's a coming-of-age story in a school setting. Then we have one that a lot of people are looking forward to because it stars Li Hongyi and it's Wulin Heroes, or Wulin Has Pride. This is a wuxia one and it looks quite good. It stars Huang Riying as the female lead and it also airs on January 29th on Youku. So Youku is one that usually releases like the first 10 episodes pretty quickly, but just a fair warning, if you're planning to binge everything, then maybe wait a couple more weeks because they really do slow down after the first like 1 or 2 weeks. I remember that was a case with The Blue Whisper, which didn't even have subtitles for a very long time. So they're usually hit or miss with subtitles, but it's nice to see a wuxia dropping. And I guess the rumors were not true where we're supposed to see Till the End of the Moon. I don't know if they're waiting for like a February, almost like Valentine's Day slot, but that drama has no real updates aside from, they're still planning to air sometime in Q1. Then we have The Comic Bang, which is adapted by Aichi, based off of a manga called Monthly Girls no Zaki-kun. This is a rom-com starring Shen and Wang Jingxuan. They released new stills, and it looks adorable. Tencent has another new historical romance that didn't do a booting ceremony, but they did officially announce who the leads will be. It also has the team of My Heroic Husband and the romance of Tiger and Rose working as the scriptwriter and the director. So that's good news. It will star Song Zu'er and Liu Yuning. I look forward to seeing them release some teasers or maybe at the booting ceremony if we get to see some photos of them in costume. Similarly, an upcoming costume drama called Jade's Fateful Love announces their cast. Hanny Keze and Intuan Zhang Jiayun will be the main leads. As for drama posters that release like a day after New Year's, we have Fox Spirit Matchmaker, Yuehong Chapter, starring Yang Mi and Gong. This is such a beautiful poster, and I can't wait to see this drama. But I'm not sure if we're even going to see it this year just because everything has been pushed in the past few years. And if they're planning to, air all those back catalog dramas, then it's unlikely, but hey, at least we get to see these posters from time to time. Youku's Xianxia romance, Love When the Star Falls, starring Chen Xingxu and Li Landi, came out with a full cast poster. The previous ones has been focused around the romance aspect, and now we get to see and feel for the entire cast, which is nice. This one is part of that trilogy that stars Ashes of Love and Skate Into You. This will be the last installment in those series, and their connection is they have the same team working on the script and the directing, producing, all of that. Aichi, most of these are actually from Aichi. They released a new poster of The Ingenious One starring Chen Xiao and Mao Xiaotong. This is a bit of a fantasy, and it kind of reminds me of Dual Law Continent, where it's a journey about a man who meets a bunch of various people, falls in love, different characters, and kind of levels up to become one of the most powerful mages. A romance historical web drama called Echo of Her Voice, starring Kiki Shu Jiaqi and Wei Zhiming. This one sounds fun and a little bit different from all the other rom-com web dramas, and that's because it's set in a continent where everybody has a good ear for music and everybody is connected to music in some way. Of course, there's going to be some supernatural elements in here, which is fun, and the male lead is somebody who recruits musicians. She is one of the people that catches his eye, and the story goes on from there. Then we have a drama that I haven't heard in a hot minute. I think the last time we discussed this might be like 2 years ago, and there were no updates after that. But it's White Cat Legend starring Ding Yuxi and Zhou Qi. This is an adventure mystery set in the Tang Dynasty. This follows a group of people that works together on various investigation cases throughout this era and around Dali Temple. The Substitute Love is also one that I haven't heard about, and it stars Sun Zheni and Zhang Zhuhao. It looks like another one of those sweet web drama romances. And moving on to the modern section, we have The Love You Give Me, starring Wang Zhiqi and Wang Yuan. This one has been releasing a lot of posters in recent months and celebrations. I think we discussed about them like a couple episodes back. It looks like it's going to be a very sweet reunion between the adored once we get married couple, and I'm looking forward to it. I always love dramas that bring like some family elements, like a cute little child actor always brings a smile to my face and is a good addition in my book. And Love is Full of Jiu Daoan, which stars Han Dongjun and Ri Yijia. I believe these are their first ever stills, and we haven't covered them before, but it's a modern drama that follows the lives of youths who grew up in the old town of Beijing Hutong. Then there's You from the Future, also one that I haven't heard too much about, but this is one starring Lo Jiang and Ji Mei Han. Pretty new faces, but it is tagged as a sci-fi romance. So I'm hoping that the CGI and budget will be okay on this and it won't be horrendous, but I'm excited for all the new sci-fi additions that we might be seeing soon. And the last two dramas are just romance coming of youth dramas. First one is Young Babylon, starring Yang Saiyu and Ho Minghao. And the second one is To Ship Someone, starring Zhu Jiangting and Liu Yuxiao. As for the film version of Someday or One Day, starring Alice Ko, Greg Han, and Patrick Shi, who are coming back all from the original drama, which I absolutely adore and rave about, even though I don't have a review up. It's one of my favorite dramas. It's a Taiwanese drama, full of twists, turns, beautifully written characters and relationships. Do check it out if you're lacking a high quality drama at the moment. Let's move on to the celebrity news portion. Let's start off with Yang Zhi, who said in an interview that she is working very hard to lose weight after receiving a lot of criticism about her bloated face on dramas such as The Oath of Love. She said that she hasn't eaten normally for a long time, and even by doing that, she still finds it so hard to lose weight. She says, first of all, I'm 167 centimeters tall. 100 pounds is a healthy weight. She said that she actually doesn't look overweight in real life, but on camera she does, and because of this she's been basically fat shamed and bullied. It's very unfortunate, but in an industry that is based off of looks, actors really get criticized for everything. Like, hey, why did you get, thicker, slimmer? There's lots of comments on her aging, which is just a natural process. And even in Immortal Samsara, people were so brutal about her looks, and they even had to ban comments because they were like, yeah, these discussions have nothing to do with the actual plot and stuff of the drama. People are just being nitpicky and super mean. But with this type of job, of course, this is something that you have to deal with. It just really sucks that she's still having such a hard time with it. I hope she gets the help that she needs, and the fact that she says that even if she's eating, I guess she's probably cutting a lot of calories. her weight has not been dropping. That's probably because she kind of messed up her entire metabolism. There's a point where you keep on cutting and then you will end up reaching a plateau. So basically it won't drop any more weight and you'll just maintain that weight because your body's like, oh, this is the new normal. So to actually lose even more weight, of course, you have to cut more and more and more and just chip away at the calories, which is very toxic and unhealthy. It's not the way to go. I hope she sees a professional about it. I don't know how the situation is in China. Maybe it's still like a stigma to even go meet dietitians, but I really hope that she gets help and recovers from this. It's really sad that this is probably the normal there, and usually actors, actresses, celebrities don't air their laundry at all. They have this picture perfect, life, and they try to keep everything under wraps, low key. But the fact that she said in an interview that this is just something she's been struggling with, it just sounds like a cry for help, in my opinion, and I hope she gets it. That was so sad. So let's move on to some happier news. So the first one is Luhan and Xiaotong were spotted at a hot pot restaurant celebrating New Year's Eve in Japan. They even signed some posters and autographs for the people working at the restaurant, which is just really sweet. And yeah, it just looks like this is a couple to stay, and it's been that way. I know a lot of people were so against them at the beginning. And hey, perhaps those wedding rumors were true. Maybe they did have a secret ceremony and they're already together, just not letting the public know yet. Then last but not least is Douban's rating of the knockout just soars even higher. It was at 8.7, I think last week, a couple days ago. And now it's at 8.9. I don't know if they're gonna lock it in or they're just gonna let people vote, and we'll just have to stay tuned till, I don't know if it's done airing yet, but I'll let you know what the final score is. As for the emoji of the day, if you watched all the way until the end, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below a white cat emoji, which represents part of the news segment that we talked about, White Cat Legend. And thank you guys for supporting me and anybody who bought me a coffee recently. It's been a stressful month for me, but things are looking up in February once I get all my assignments and work projects completed. So I'm excited to connect back with you guys soon with first impressions of dramas and stuff that I need to catch up to. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.